Welcome to Contractor's Point of View. Today I got a little treat for you. Put together a little video for those who might be interested in making something to lift off your camper shell, to go in your garage, to have it manually operated, push button. I guess that would be automatically operated. No cranking involved. I've seen a couple videos where these guys make some really good crank hoists to lift their camper shells off. I couldn't do that. My wife, she had two requests. The camper shell had to come off and she had to be able to do it herself. Even when I'm not there stuff, because I travel a lot for work. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room recording this video. So let's get right into the video and I'll show you what we did. That was a little preview. Now a few things that we had to do before we could get there was these 4 bolts had to be changed out to eye bolts in order for the truck camper shell to be lifted off. Here's the eye bolts in place. And now let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you real quick what we had rigged up here. Got some eye bolts installed in the strut. The strut is bolted across and lagged into each one of the studs above in the ceiling. And right now it's hanging off the chain. Carabiner connected to the chain into the eye bolt. And also off the eye bolt is the pulleys that go down and carabiner to the loops that we installed in the truck cap. And that comes over. Same thing on this side. You got the carabiner to the loop into a pulley. And then I don't know if I'm going to change this yet because it worked out really smooth, but the single pulley with the 2 cables in it, it didn't seem to have a problem. It was wide enough. And the same thing on the other side. And so those take it at a 90. Now if you don't have to have a 90, I could have located it on the far wall, but as you can see I have a whole house vacuum over there. I didn't want to stick it on that wall, so I just gave it a quick 90 over to that wall. And then we come over here, follow the cables, and then we got 2 up there that would allow it to come down this way. And then I just put ends on it right here. It looks kind of nasty, but it holds it in place. I'm probably gonna take it apart and put some heat shrink on those places where I put the tape on. But I got this, and then I couldn't find a 120 volt winch, 1500 pound 120 volt winch. It works really sweet. It's way overkill. And having this remote really helps out because once it's uncoiled, you can get over to the camper shell and you can manipulate it, hold it, guide it as you get there and let the winch down. So that's it, and here's the camper shell hanging. The lowest point on the camper shell for this is 7 feet for my garage, but I have 11-foot ceilings. Not everybody's garage is going to be the same. I went with a little heavier duty stuff because my wife's camper shell has that Lear locker, that extra storage space up in the ceiling of the camper shell, and that thing is heavy. So you can see here, those bolts in the corner of that locker is what was already sticking through the ceiling, and we just added eye bolts instead of the straight bolts that they were. So that made it real nice. All right, now this is the camper shell just hanging there. A couple different views for you. And it's a pretty fun project, pretty simple. Still looks pretty safe. And here's a shot of the truck that it was on, and the camper shell hanging there in the garage. Here's a shot of the car that usually sits in that stall. You can see there's still plenty of room. And here is a list of parts for you that were used to build this unit. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching the video. Let me know if you got something out of it. Let me know if you liked it down in the comments below. Subscribe. I will be doing some videos soon that will be doing some flashlight giveaways and some headlamp giveaways. Until next time, stay safe.